As a virtual teacher, Blackboard Collaborate Plan provides us with an opportunity to create well-managed classroom environments with less time and effort. It is downloaded directly to your computer and allows you to pre-design lessons without being logged into your Blackboard Collaborate classroom. Additionally, the session plan you create can be used in a live class session to set up your classroom environment, streamline your planned activities, and manage lesson transitions. Essentially, Blackboard Collaborate Plan is a lesson plan book and a classroom management system all rolled into one. As a teacher, there is never enough time. By the end of this video, you will have a template for your classroom that you can use daily with a few simple changes to the uploaded materials. Please pause this video and, using the link on the board, download and install Blackboard Collaborate Plan. There is an installation guide available at the same link for your reference. Once you have installed and opened Blackboard Collaborate Plan, you will see the following elements. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the Blackboard Collaborate Plan interface. The following command buttons will be visible on the toolbar. Please pause the video at this point and make a list of the steps you take each day to set up your classroom in Blackboard Collaborate. Within the context of my classroom, I set all participant profiles to visible. This allows the students in my class to have a sense of identity despite the virtual environment, thereby extending social learning opportunities. To set viewable profiles, select the New Action button in the toolbar, select Profile, and Set Viewable Profiles. In the Properties window, change the drop-down menu from Moderators to All. At this point, please pause the video and add a new action to set viewable profiles in Blackboard Collaborate Plan. Having the polling tools hidden within your classroom allows for more accurate formative assessment of students within the context of classroom activities. Additionally, students are often more comfortable attempting challenging problems if they know other students cannot see their responses. To hide polling responses, select the New Action button in the toolbar, select Polling, and select Hide Poll Responses. At this point, please pause the video and add a new action to hide polling responses in Blackboard Collaborate Plan. Setting up a non-participating student room prior to the start of class demonstrates consistent classroom expectations to students and allows for less intrusive classroom management. To create a breakout room, select the New Action button in the toolbar, select Breakout Room, and select Create Room. In the Property window, enter the room name in the Room Name box. At this point, please pause the video and add a new action to create a breakout room for non-participating students in Blackboard Collaborate Plan. The previous process can be used to set up any breakout rooms needed for your classroom environment. This may include a room for classroom closure activities, such as a ticket out the door question, virtual stations for classroom activities, or small group setups for differentiated learning. Once breakout rooms are established, setting up the materials for each room allows for consistent messaging within the classroom management system. To send a whiteboard automatically to a breakout room, select the New Action button in the toolbar, select Whiteboard, and select Copy Screen to Breakout Rooms. In the Property window, select the screen using the Select Screen box, Blackboard Collaborate Plan will default to copying the whiteboard to all rooms. To only copy to your non-participating room, enter the name of the room exactly the same way as when you named the room in the Target Room box. At this point, please pause the video and add a new action to copy a whiteboard to a breakout room for non-participating students in Blackboard Collaborate Plan. Copying whiteboards to breakout rooms is useful not only for non-participation rooms, but also to send a whiteboard to your class closure room, to send virtual manipulatives to rooms for virtual stations, or to send individualized whiteboards for small group differentiated learning. Using a timer in a class session, both as a countdown for starting class and during activities, improves time management and increases on-task time during a lesson. To set a timer, select the New Action button in the toolbar, select Timer, and select Start Timer. In the Property window, change the Start Time box to the desired time frame. It should be noted that if you are planning to include more than one timer action, for example, if you require timers with multiple time limits, you will have to follow the same directions and add a stop timer action to add another start timer action. At this point, please pause the video and add a new action to start a timer in Blackboard Collaborate Plan. As teachers, the importance of using a lesson plan has been instilled in us. The question becomes, how does this equate to an online environment? Written lesson plans become PowerPoints and whiteboards. Handouts become individualized whiteboards for breakout rooms. External resources become web tours. Where we would previously have students raise their hand to vote, we now use polling tools. Like the lesson plan books of brick-and-mortar schools, Blackboard Collaborate allows us as teachers to organize and compile everything for a lesson in one place. Loading PowerPoint and whiteboard materials prior to the start of class allows for seamlessly planned activities within the live session. Using Blackboard Collaborate Plan to load these materials avoids the extra time associated with loading them manually. Instead, materials are loaded automatically when the session plan is opened in Blackboard Collaborate. To load a PowerPoint or whiteboard into Blackboard Collaborate Plan, select the Embed File button in the toolbar. Select the file from your computer and press Open. If the file is not a whiteboard or a quiz file, Plan will ask if you would like to convert the file. Unless the file will be used as a file transfer only, select Yes, then OK to maintain the default settings. If the file will be used as a file transfer only, select No. At this point, please pause the video and embed a file in Blackboard Collaborate Plan. Within the context of a lesson, individual breakout rooms can be used both to vary activities and for formative assessment. To send students to a breakout room with one click, select the New Action button, select Breakout Rooms. At this point, you must choose whether to split participants into a group of a certain number, for example, 4 students in a group, or to split participants into a certain number of groups. If you would like to split participants into a group of a certain number, select Split Participants. If you would like to choose the number of groups, select Distribute Participants. In the Properties window, adjust either the number of participants in each group or the room count. At this point, please pause the video and create an action to send students to breakout rooms in Blackboard Collaborate Plan. As a teacher, using web resources allows for variety and increased student engagement. However, if the transition to these resources requires too much time, students may lose focus. Using Blackboard Collaborate Plan, you can open a web tour link with one click. Additionally, you never have to worry about lost links. To automatically open a web tour link, select the New Action button in the toolbar, select Web Tour, and select Go to Web Tour URL. In the Properties window, enter the URL link. At this point, please pause the video and create an action to automatically open a web tour link in Blackboard Collaborate Plan. In a brick-and-mortar environment, as a teacher, we have systems for everything from passing out materials to entering and exiting the classroom. Because they are less visible in the virtual environment, we, myself included, tend to overlook many of the transitions that happen in a class session. By planning transitions, we promote clear expectations, allow for prompt responses to students, and are available for regular feedback during class sessions. Please pause the video and list when you might use the transitions listed on the board in your class. Using Blackboard Collaborate Plan, you can return students from breakout rooms to the main room with one click. To create an action in the session plan, select the New Action button in the toolbar, select Breakout Room, and select Return All to the main room. At this point, please pause the video and create an action to return students to the main room in Blackboard Collaborate Plan. Using the polling tools in Blackboard Collaborate is a great way to gauge student understanding. However, if changing the polling tools requires too much time, you may lose student attention. By using Blackboard Collaborate Plan, you can automatically change the polling tools with one click. To create an action that will change the polling tools in Blackboard Collaborate Plan, select the New Action button in the toolbar, select Polling, and select Set Poll Type. In the Property window, select the desired polling type from the drop-down menu. At this point, please pause the video and create an action to change the polling type in Blackboard Collaborate Plan. Just like in a brick-and-mortar classroom, a teacher in a virtual classroom looking for materials leads to further distraction and classroom management issues. Using Blackboard Collaborate Plan, files and links can be stored and transferred with one click. To create an action to file transfer a document or link, first embed the document in Blackboard Collaborate Plan using the process discussed previously. Select the New Action button in the toolbar, select File Transfer, and select Load File for Transfer. In the Property window, enter the file or link URL in the File Link URL box. You may also select the document using the button next to the File URL box. At this point, please pause the video and create an action to file transfer documents or links in Blackboard Collaborate Plan. Using a template like the one you created while watching this video will allow for a consistent classroom environment, well-planned activities, and effective transitions with less planning time. To save this template for future use, select the Save button in the toolbar and follow the prompts.